If one thought that Hemanta's jibe on Barack Obama's rants was outrageous, they hadn't witnessed the fury of Nirmala Sitharaman. Taking Obama to the cleaners, she gave him and his India cheerleaders a living nightmare, hitting them where it hurt the most. Namaskar, this is Vedika Singh and you have landed on TFIPost, the ultimate destination for an alternative and refreshing perspective of every social and political discourse. Today I would bring forth to you Nirmala Sitharaman's latest political salvo and how Obama's Indian fanboys are yet to digest the impact of this attack. Recent political skirmishes on the international platform have sparked intense debates, revealing a new, bold India that is ready to defend its interests both on the home front and abroad. Former US President Barack Obama found himself in the center of this storm following his provocative remarks about India's treatment of oppressed minorities. Obama urged the incumbent US President Joe Biden to ensure Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to the welfare of these communities, implying that without such assurance, India could potentially break apart. These inflammatory comments were met with immediate and strong backlash from influential figures in the Indian political landscape. Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, was one of the first to voice his criticism, offering a biting response that swiftly went viral. His words incited an uproar among left-leaning liberal circles, fueling the fire of an already heated debate. Yet this was merely a prelude to the more potent response that was to come from the Indian Finance Minister. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, in a powerful and unambiguous public statement, hit back at Obama's criticism by bringing up some contentious aspects of the former US president's tenure. In what seemed like a masterstroke, Sitharaman drew attention to the bombings authorized by Obama in 6 Muslim-majority nations, which led to over 26,000 bombs being dropped. The minister left no stone unturned, showcasing the irony of receiving lectures on religious tolerance from a leader whose actions have drastically affected the Muslim community worldwide. Sitharaman's stance was not merely a defensive gesture, but a strategic move that questioned the timing of Obama's comment. His critique of India was aired during Prime Minister Modi's visit to the United States, which Sitharaman found surprising and unnecessary. She stressed the importance of maintaining strong India-US ties, but also underlined that uncalled interference and criticism would not be tolerated. In the face of these criticisms, Sitharaman's sharp counterblast heralds a new era of Indian diplomacy, an era where the country is not afraid to assert its sovereignty and confront international criticism head-on, an era that sends a strong message to international observers who wish to meddle in India's internal matters. Indian leaders' responses, particularly that of Sitharaman and Sarma, also serve as a warning to those trying to exploit India's socio-political milieu for their gains, especially ahead of the general elections in 2024. It is a clear declaration that India will not be swayed by international pressure, but will make decisions based on its own national interests. To sum it up, the response from Indian leaders in the wake of Obama's comments has set a precedent for a new India, an India that is ready to defend its interests, protect its sovereignty, and stand up against unjust international criticism. This marks a significant shift in the country's diplomatic approach, demonstrating a new era of bold and unapologetic assertiveness. It's a new dawn, and the message is clear. India will no longer be passive, but an active player, ready to give as good as it gets, firmly upholding its sovereignty and integrity on the global stage.